What's up, everybody? Man, that sun is something else this morning, ain't it? Man, that sun is something else this morning, ain't it? All right, everybody. Well, we got this generator we're working on. It won't start, so we're gonna pull the carburetor off and find out what's going on. Huh? I don't want to tear the gasket up. Hey, y'all cut that out now. Cut it out. Quit doing that. Cats out here fighting. All right. Almost said the blind man. Yeah, I don't know too much about generators, but hey, we got 12 people watching. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Welcome back to Rick Gregory Rides YouTube channel. Normally we're on the motorcycle, but today we're working in the garage. Somebody, there you go. I was wondering somebody, do you own a Plymouth? I own a Dodge 3500 dually. That same thing as a Plymouth. Hey, y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up and the like button now. If you wanted to, you can hit the subscribe button also. I'm glad somebody commented. I was beginning to wonder if I had the comments turned on or not. Man, I tell y'all what. I'm not quite sure how that comes off. I don't know if I seen that movie or not, my friend. Never been the one really to watch movies. Franklin, hi. How you doing, sir? That came off like that. Well, now the carburetor comes off. Oh, just like that right there. Okay. Y'all don't let me forget how that went back on. Yep. We got us a couple kitty cats. All right, that's going to be the fuel drain line. Working on a generator. It won't crank. I'm trying to get the carburetor off. And it's a pain in the butt. Hey, riding with Rody. Hey, man. Yeah, not feeling good like I've not been. I ain't felt like doing nothing, man. I ain't even started putting no videos. I ain't even done no video except for my Wednesday talking rides. Hey, go fast. I didn't know who was going to join in here today because I know Sick is on the live. But we're trying to get a carburetor off of this machine here. That we are. This thing will crank up and idle. I don't want to break nothing trying to get the dang thing off. Huh. Show us the... Oh. Well. It's right there. Y'all cut that out now. First time I known the cats to fight. We got two hoses behind here I can't get to, and that's as far as it'll... Hazel. Cut that out. Anyway. I got this one hose. It comes from the gas tank, so... I might as well go and try to find something to stop that up with before I even pull it off. Ho, ho, ho. Wait a minute, that hose don't go to the carburetor. Well, I got just one hose holding the carburetor on. I don't want to break it. We don't want to break it. We don't want to break it. Well, let me see here. I need to get something to block this fuel line off on this carburetor before I pull it off. It'll crank up and run and idle all day long if you put a little juice to it. But when you cut it off, it won't crank back. You can crank on it forever. Luckily, this has got a starter on it. I ain't got to pull it with a pull rope. So, let me go find me a little stopper or something to stop this fuel line up when I pull it off. Well, can't find what I'm looking for, of course. Never can find what you're looking for when you're looking for something. It never fails. Yeah, it don't have a fuel shutoff on it. Go fast. Darn. I'm hitting the camera trying to get this fuel line off. There we go. Uh, all right. We got the carburetor off. I just need to make this one connection right here. Well, it's gonna be a pain in the butt too, ain't it? Everything I've been doing on this thing has been a pain in the butt. All right, listen to me. I'm so used to working on motorcycles. What am I working on? I'm working on the generator. That's what we're working on. It won't run. Ain't got no gas in it. Carburetor. Ain't got no gas in it. I don't know. Well, let's start off by pulling the bowl off. Sure do hope we got a little trash in here. Dropping stuff already, man. Dropping stuff already into the floor. Hey, Desert Outlaw. Good seeing you too, my friend. You just disappeared on us, didn't you? That's all right. Lot to a lot to do when you have to move it all like that. Now y'all don't forget to hit them thumbs up now. Oh, gasoline. Well, I mean, we got a little crud in the bottom, not much to talk about. Can we get lucky and just have the main jet stopped up? I don't know. So let me go over here to the toolbox and get me a screwdriver that will pull that jet out. Well, let me go ahead and pull the float out. If we don't lose nothing. I'll be right back, y'all. Let me go get a screwdriver. Say it with you. We can say it together. Good morning, Sterling Will. We got this here carburetor off of a generator, a hobo freight generator. Yeah. It you shoot a little starting juice to it, she'll sit here and idle all day long. Go on. I plugged up the grinder to it just as soon as you hit the trigger. Brr, brr. And you can also, it got a starter too, thank goodness. You can sit here and crank on it. It won't crank. But now you shoot a little starting juice to it, it'll crank and idle all day long, but it won't idle up. Then once you cut it off, it won't crank back unless you give it some more juice. So didn't have much dirt in the bottom, but that might have been just enough to get in there and stop that up. So I'm gonna walk over here and get a screwdriver and see if we got any. You know what? I ain't got no carb cleaner or nothing. God almighty. What am I gonna do? One time, I've had over 2 drawers full of damn screwdrivers. Now I don't think I got one worth a damn. That ain't gonna cut it. Let me go find one that will. All right. I found one that did. Or at least I thought I did. Woo! Y'all see that? Well, that's not stopped up. Huh. Oh, look at that crazy cat out there. What you doing, Harley? You acting crazy? What's up, sunshine? Look at that fool cat chasing his tail. Uh oh, hey, she's just playing, enjoying life, man. Must be nice. Hey, brown chicken. Oh, how you doing today, brown chicken? Well, I pulled the carburetor off this generator because it won't run, but I think I did it for nothing. Think I might have did it for nothing. What do y'all think? I've been all right. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really been all right, sunshine, but I'm not dead yet neither. Huh. Yeah, I seen you a little short, sunshine. I'm sorry to hear that. It's never good when you lose a family member. It's sure not. Well, I think I know where one can of brake cleaner is, or carburetor cleaner, so let me go get it. Y'all just keep yourselves amused till I get back. I'll turn the camera around. Maybe y'all can watch the cats playing, and I'll be right back. Hey, Harley. Take a sad song, make it better. And I know I can't sing worth a shit. Oh, 20 watching, only 10 thumbs up. Y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, guys. It does help the channel out. Oh, all right, that's free. All right, that's free. And that's free. All right, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, I watch. If I watch football, I like watching college ball. You know, of course, me living in Georgia, I've got to root for the Georgia Bulldogs. Yeah, I have to root for the Bulldogs, even though Alabama whipped them. Oh, brown chicken. Is this the first one? Congratulations. First baby, first grandbaby. Well, I got I got 10 grandkids, and actually last week my first grandson, great grandson, I should say, came into this world. Yeah, I know what you mean, brown chicken. Trying to remember how this goes on. All right, let's get this thing back on, y'all. Oh, y'all just hold on. All right, sunshine, you have a good day too, hon. Hazel, what is it with you and Harley today? Dang. All right, get all this back in how it goes. Sorry if I'm shaking y'all or something. No, it didn't come off like that. It come off pretty easy. What is going on here? Sorry, guys. I got something hindering me from I'm trying to let y'all see what I'm doing, but y'all getting in my way more than you're helping. There we go. I think we got it in there that time. We let me pull this door down a little bit. Put you back over here where y'all were talking to me. All right. Get this little thing here back together. Now I shut the door. The cotton picking sun Well, let's see if we can plug this back up. Oh, I'm working on a generator, trying to get a carburetor back on the generator. And they don't give you no way of getting your fingers in there to do anything. This came out, and I need to put it back in. See, done dropped the damn thing again, didn't it? Where'd it go? Oh, Lordy people. We are working on a hobo freight generator. It'll crank and start on starting fluid, and then it'll idle all day long. Till you go putting the juice to it, like trying to run a light or something, then it goes dead. And I keep dropping this darn food bushing right here. I keep dropping stuff. Hey, good morning. How you doing this morning? Son of a gun. Where'd it go that time? This is getting to be aggravated. Oh, well, I reckon I'll just take it back off. And put it back on. I knocked it out again. You've got to be joking me. I hate working on, you know. Where did it go this time? Right there. Don't y'all just hate working on something that you can even barely get your hands on? No light to see. This is starting to piss me off. This is beginning to make me mad, y'all. You fixing something? Yeah. I have got a generator here that will not crank. It'll crank if you put a little carburetor cleaner in it. It'll fire up, it'll idle all day long. The problem is I plug my grinder up to it, just as soon as I hit the trigger, it goes dead. It don't kick up. So I thought the carburetor was stopped up, but it looks clean. I don't think that's the problem. And also, I am not that familiar with a generator other than the mechanic, the engine part of it. It belongs to my uncle. Usually I don't work on nothing no more. But it belongs to my uncle, and he's been pretty good to us, so I can't say no. All right, my wife's calling. I'll talk to y'all a little bit maybe. Hey, we back. Sorry about that, everyone. Sorry about that, everyone. When the wife calls, you got to answer the phone. Oh, hey, Robert. Yeah, Robert. I was on a good live, had a lot of people watching. Then, of course, my wife called. I'm trying to get this damn generator fixed. Oh, really? Don't tell me that come off. Did that come off somewhere I can't put it back? No, I see it. Oh. Oh, don't y'all ever get to a point where you just don't want to do nothing? Hey, cowboy. It's cowboy to you. You smart cowboy. Well, cowboy, we just, I got my uncle's generator over here that won't crank. She'll crank and run all day long on starting fluid, but don't, don't expect too much. Oh, man, I don't think I got this thing. Something's holding me up. I need Rob's neighbor in here. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Brown chickens. I pulled the carburetor off, and it was pretty clean. The jets wasn't stopped up. But the generator, if you use a little starting fluid or carburetor cleaner or something, and she'll start up and run. Now look at this damn thing that doesn't come out. She'll start up and run, and she'll idle all day long. Man, I hope I gotta pull that back off. Having some difficulties here. Yes, we are. Watch this. Now, if I shoot a little of this stuff right here in there. Ah, shit. There's the problem. And since you won't crank back, at least you put a little helper in there. And as soon as I pull the trigger on the grinder, she goes dead. And she'll run a complete RV, AC and all. So there's something. But see, now she won't crank back. Well, I reckon I lied to myself. Well, she'll run a drop light. Yeah, she'll run a shop light. Let's see if she'll run my fan. Well, she'll run my fan. Sorry guys, it'll run the fan and it'll run my shop light at the same time. Maybe that grinder just got too much, I don't know. Well, that was better than what she was doing, guys. So, tell y'all what I'm going to do. If my light will come back on. There's the air cleaner. She pretty good. All right, let's see if we can wedge this back in there, because it was, you know, ever who built this thing, the Chinese or whoever, needs to put a little more thought in it. Check the governor spring. Yeah. Well, brown chicken, here's the deal. You can't even get to it. And this thing don't have a governor. It's got a little electric solenoid up on top of the carburetor. It's supposed to idle it up, and it don't, and I don't know why. I know the engine, the carburetor, just the valves, change the oil, stuff like that, I know, but I don't know when it comes to the electronic parts of the generator. It's not kicking it up like it should. And I can't get this clamp back on to save my life. Come on, you sorry thing, you. All right, I'm trying to do the reach around, y'all. All right. Pretty day outside. I ought to be out on one of these here motorcycles I got in here, y'all. There's the Road King. There's Cash. There's Eleanor. There's my bed I got to put in my makeshift camper to go to the Forgotten Angels. Yeah, I plugged the fan up to it. My big shot fan, it runs. Working in the garage, working on the generator. Racket right now. I'll come back out later on and do it again. Hey, y'all can't see what I'm doing, huh? I'm just putting the spark protector back on. What this does is, if you get any sparks, it won't throw it out like on the grass or something. Man, we're missing quite a few of these, ain't we? See if I can see what we did. Oh, where y'all think y'all going? Huh? Well, I had them all but one. There we go. Because I know it ain't went nowhere. All right, guys, we're going to try cranking it one more time. It don't crank as fast as I would like for it to. You have to turn it over for a little bit before it crank, but she cranks. She's running the fan. My uncle uses it sometimes to run his RV. I ought to take it out over to mine and see if it'll run my RV. All right, everybody. Well, I tell you what, y'all, I've got a lot to do. Dang. I got a lot to do. I had a little piece of tin blow off my roof. We had such a bad storm the other night. I got to get the camper all washed up. We're going camping in a couple of weeks. I did get the fifth wheel back in the fifth wheel back in the back of the Dodge. Now, we're going to the camp out. This is what I haul my bike in when I haul my bike, but very rarely do I haul my bike. But we're going to the Forgotten Angels camp out. So I'm gonna haul my bike in this, and I'm also gonna make it my temporary RV. That's right. I've got a bed to go in here. I've got I got my converter box. I'm gonna take the batteries out of my boat and use them to run a fan and a light at night. But that's it. That's right. That's what we're going to do. I would like to take my toy hauler with me, but well, let me back up. Take my camper with me, but it's not a toy hauler. So we can't do all that. I'll tell you what we are going to do. I come up on the porch. All right, guys and gals and kids of all age. Yeah, I want to go to Daytona for Bike Week, but I can't, anybody that knows Daytona Bike Week knows how expensive the rooms are. I could stay at the Carburetor for $15 a night, and here's the deal: it's a week in between Daytona and the camp out, and Dave and Cindy don't want you down there too early. A day maybe early be okay, but from what I understand. But I ain't got nowhere to stay in between Daytona and going to the camp out. In March, I went to Daytona, and I was going to get a room and stay, but a room was like $500 for 3 nights. So I come back home. I come home on $60, and then a week later I left, went back to the camp out. Hey, Corny. We just been hanging out, man. Just been hanging out. Been working on a generator. Done all I can do. I know all about the engine part of it, but the generator part of it, I'm lost. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Man, we got 11 y'all watching today. I ain't done a live in a while. I ain't felt like it. I mean, I ain't even, as of right now, I don't even have a Wednesday Talking Ride video. I reckon we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, brown chicken. I've been going to Daytona 2 times a year, every March and October. And I've been going to the Panama City Bike Week 2 times a year. And it's not like it used to be. 20 years ago, man, on Main Street, I mean, almost every girl on the bike didn't have a top on. Them old hooters was hanging out. And Sherry, I don't take offense of that. I don't mean it that way, but yeah, it's been a while. But it's the same old stuff. The last 10 years, it's been the same stuff. The same vendors in the same spot selling the same junk. If you go to one bike rally, you've been to them all. Now, I'm not a drinker, so I can't sit around the bars, look at the half dead. Well, I could, but, I don't do that. Thank you. But, yeah. But I enjoy going to the Forgotten Angels camp out down in Bell Rico, Florida, down at Tampa. Bunch of good people for a good cause, helping the kids. But now I tell you, my wife been on me hard and heavy about camping. She said, you like riding motorcycles? She said, I love camping. We paying for that camper sitting out next to the garage, and we ain't even used it one time this year. So a couple of weeks we're going camping, and I told her, I tell you what we'll do. Next year, I'll do a lot less motorcycle riding, and we'll do a lot more camping. But hey, I can do camping videos just as good as I can anything else. But I got to get the camper out. I got to wash it. I got to check the wheels and tires. I don't never leave the yard unless I get the tires off the ground, spin them, make sure there ain't nothing coming and separating, and make sure the air pressure is right in them. I see too many campers and trailers and everything sitting on the side of the road with a blown tire or no tire, or, you know. And I try my best to keep the tires up. I check them thoroughly before I leave the yard. If I have a flat, it ain't because I didn't check them. But on an RV, when you have a flat, it usually tears everything up if you can't catch it in time. Sick was on a live earlier. Now, what is he doing now? I don't know. He's on a live listening to the dead. Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all what. I sure wish I felt better. I have no gumption to getting out and to make a video. I ain't really felt like too much riding a motorcycle. Yeah, yeah, for the most part, I'm okay. Just hurting. No, hurting in my left side. My diabetes done got my left hurting in my right side. Diabetes got my left foot hurting. So between both sides hurting at night, hell, I can't sleep. No, honey, I don't. I don't feel good. I had to make myself work on this generator yesterday and today because my uncle wanted it back, and I've had it for a couple of months. But I done everything I know to do. I don't know anything else to do. Yeah, I ain't felt good in a while. I appreciate that. I do believe in prayer. Everybody believes in what they believe, but here's what my belief is. I'll say it this one time: I'm a Christian, and when I die, I know where I'm going. And we should all know how we feel about stuff like that. I know a lot of people out here don't believe in the Lord, but it's all in your raising, it's all in what you believe. Darn riding on road. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. It just hurts. It's that mythopathy, or I can't even pronounce that word. I was sitting out here like this yesterday, day before yesterday. I had 4 deer down there in the front yard eating. It's getting about that time for them to come back out. They eating what's left over on the musky dimes hitting the ground and the acorns. Well, Well, everybody don't talk at once, including myself. I'm the host of this most. I'm glad somebody thinks I'm awesome. I think I feel better, if nothing else, after I got rid of all this darn hair. I'm not used to having all that hair. I'm not used to looking like Santa Claus. But a friend of mine plays Santa Claus every year, and the money he was making, I was trying to deal with it, but not me. Monday blues, Moto. I've been out here working on the generator. I've done all I can do to it. It cranks up and runs, but that's about it. Supposed to rain. Supposed to rain 30 minutes ago. Now they done put it off an hour. Then they'll probably put it off an hour and put it off an hour, and then it probably won't rain at all. I need to get out and make a Wednesday video for Wednesday, but I ain't got no I wish one of y'all was my neighbor. Put some fire under my ass about getting out back on the bike and doing something. Well, the only one we ain't got is Rob's neighbor. That's what I thought about Moto, but I had to get that generator back together. Run or no run, I had to put it back together. But she runs. I think it's 75 right now. It feels good. All right, everybody. Y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you ain't one of my subscribers, y'all can subscribe. It don't cost you nothing. But I think everybody here is one of my subscribers, and I appreciate it, guys. Had to throw it in there. I just sat here watching the leaves fall. Y'all got leaves falling yet where y'all are at? We've had a bunch of them fall here in the last 4 or 5 days. Oh, turn y'all around, show you what I'm looking at. The road is way back up that way. Yep, the color changing and the leaves are falling. I figured old Rudolph and uh, Crip would come by here. We got one deer. This be the fourth year that deer been here. I don't know if it got hit by a car, shot, or what in its right rear leg. She can't put it down, but she'll come running through here on three legs. Well, let me check and see how much battery life. We got 54% battery life left because my phone isn't plugged up. The leaves are falling, and I'll chop 'em up with the lawnmower. I don't rake leaves. I run over 'em with the lawnmower and mulch 'em. All right, everybody don't talk all at once now. I'm back. Who'd like to come and wash my camper for me? We got a camping trip about 2 weeks. Matter of fact, the camping trip is on the same week as Daytona Bike Week, so. But I saved my money and we'll go to the camp out. I was looking for some deer. Well, we ain't got before watching y'all, so my phone's about dead, so let me get out of here. I hope everybody has a wonderful and blessed day. And I reckon we'll catch y'all on the next one, guys. We might go live washing the camper tomorrow. I don't know. So everybody have a great day. And we'll catch y'all on the next one, guys.